5 of 11 of the global good news. It is time to get into gratitude. It's a very, very powerful thing, very simple. What are you grateful for? Let me know in the comments. This is a very simple live video challenge that you can participate in for free, and you will feel amazing when you do it, and so will the people who see your challenge videos. The reason I started the Global Good News Challenge in June 2020 is because we had a lot of negativity through the pandemic, and through that time a lot of depression, a lot of suicides happened, and I thought, right, time to ramp up the whole concept of the Good News Day, which I started on the 8th of the 8th, 18, and time to get into gratitude monthly, and time to share some good news, because it's very easy to whinge about the state of the world. It's very easy to whinge about all the negative news out there. However, what are you doing about it? What are you doing to shift what you don't like out there in the world, whatever it is for you? And the smallest things can make a massive difference. Like the ripple effect of change happens on an individual level. As Margaret Mead says, a small group of thoughtful people can change the world. It's the only thing that ever has. Now, the challenge is very, very simple format. You just share your name, what you do, 3 things you're grateful for, and a piece of good news. So here is mine for today. Hi, I'm Aldwyn, also known as the Media Queen. What I do is I help people be seen, heard, and known amongst the noise through mass media exposure. 3 things I'm grateful for today is I'm grateful for the beach. I had a beautiful walk on the beach this morning and swim in the ocean, one of my favorite things to do. Very, very grateful for that. Grateful to live on the Gold Coast, to be so close to the beach. I'm grateful for nature. I spent a bit of time today just really connecting with nature. And right now I'm actually at Sharks, where I go to the gym. I'm grateful for the gym. I'm about to go and do yoga and have a sauna and have a bit of self-care, and then get back and do some more work. Now, I must say, at this time of day, normally what would happen is there'd be heaps of rainbow lorikeets up in these trees, and I have noticed since this fire ant poisoning has been happening across the Gold Coast, I have noticed there are not as many rainbow lorikeets. In fact, I can't even see one of them up there right now. I can hear some off in the distance, but not here. I'm going to show you what I'm looking at. Normally this would just be a sea of noise of rainbow lorikeets right here with these trees, and all I can see is an ibis there in the distance. I can hear a little bit of rainbow lorikeets over in the far distance somewhere, but normally, like, this is absolutely packed with rainbow lorikeets. And so wouldn't surprise me if they've eaten some of this bloody poisoning that has been happening with the government's fire ant program. And I actually, good news is today I saw Food Inc. for the first time. A lot of people talked about Food Inc. and I hadn't seen it, and oh my gosh, I mean, I knew a bit about Monsanto, about genetically modified corn and food, the patenting of seeds, and how they've been killing farmers over in the US. Well, right now, of course, people are eating a lot of poisonous food without even realizing it. So if you haven't seen Food Inc., I recommend go and see it. I put the link in my Facebook feed yesterday, also in the Conscious Community Global Facebook group. You'll see it. I've pinned it to the top of that group, which you'll find if you go to my linktree/Aldwyn, which you'll see in my bio. You'll see the Conscious Community Global Facebook group, and go and watch Food Inc. free online. It will blow your mind, absolutely blow your mind about the food people are eating, and they don't realize what is going into your food, particularly meat. If you eat chicken, if you eat beef, corn, genetically modified corn, which is what we're seeing with the fire ant poison, is basically a hell of a lot of corn grit, genetically modified, infused with poison that's been banned overseas. And it's killing, unfortunately, a lot of birds, cats, dogs, horses. Horrible, 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 horrible. Look into it. Join the Stop the Toxic Fire Ant program. Fantastic group on Facebook where you can get informed, get empowered. You do not need to consent or let these people onto your property when the fire ant teams come around and say it's compulsory. You do not need to let them on. If you have a reasonable excuse, you do not need to let them on, okay? And there's many reasonable excuses, such as it kills animals and you're sensitive to toxins, as most people are. So get informed, get empowered, as I say. It's interesting times we're in now. Trump just won the election in the US. This is going to be very interesting to see what happens. Now, no matter what you think of Trump, I must say, you've got to admire the guy's resilience, right? I mean, I don't know anyone who's been persecuted as much in politics as he has, and he keeps coming back. They've tried to kill him twice, and he keeps on coming back, and he says he's going to stop the war overseas. And you know, if that happens, well, that's a bloody good thing. And you know, I think there's no winners in war. So anything we can do to stop war and create more peace in the world, I think is very, very important. So there you go. That's my good news today. That's my gratitudes. What are you grateful for today? Thank you so much for joining me. And thank you so much to our other Good News Crusaders. I saw Moana Robinson start hers today. I saw Jenny Mutu. Well done, you guys. Well done, well done. I know you've been talking about it for a while. Great to see you actually do it. Well done. So now it's 11 days in a row for November. You can start your challenge anytime within November, just 11 days in a row. If you miss a day, go back to day 1 and start again. So remember, the format again is your name, what you do, 3 things you're grateful for, and a piece of good news as a minimum. All the details are pinned to the top of the Global Good News Challenge Facebook page. All right, sending you much love today. Have a beautiful night, and here's to connecting with nature and having a bit of self-love time for you too. I think very, very important nowadays, and realize that there's certain things you can't control in the world, and no matter what you think of what's happened with the election right now in the US, or no matter what you think of the Fire Out program or anything else out there, there's only so much you can do to control these kind of situations. Now, I do believe in the ripple effect of change. I do believe in stepping up, speaking up, standing up, sharing the message with people. If you feel that there's something that you want to shift, it takes 2 seconds to share something, right? Like to share this post, or share the Channel 9 story that came out 2 weeks ago about the Fire Ant program, or, you know, share, comment, let us know your thoughts, and sending you much love, as I say. And as Gandhi says, be the change you wish to see in the world. Be the change you wish to see in the world. All right, we'll see you again tomorrow for my next day of the Global Good News Challenge. Thanks again. Bye.